We're up on Saddle Mountain today. You see Mattawa out in the distance. That over there is the big pit that we've worked in the last video, right there. I'm gonna just show you what the surface finds look like today. Gotta get another guy out there working a different hole out yonder. Let's check this out real quick. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm currently in central Washington, northeast of Mattawa, up here on Saddle Mountain. And here's a hole that people have already been working. Here's a couple of pieces that I've already thrown up here. That's somebody's discard, which is crazy. That's a beautiful piece of opalized wood. Got that. That's a beautiful piece right there. I could slice that up. Look at that. That's very nice. I threw this chunk up here. That may not be that great, but I'm going to take you down in the hole, show you what it looks like. A little sketchy. I'm not going to be working this, but you can see that big piece right there. And all of that is opalized wood. So lots of good bits. I mean, some of this you could just pick up like that right there. So I'm gonna do my best to grab the easy stuff before we start digging and show you what I come up with. Look at that nice little piece. Look at that. Someone's discard. But I'll take it and maybe work into here some, scrape some of the stuff down, you know. Look at this stuff here. Look at that. How sweet is that? See that wood grain in it? Take this. I think I'm going to fill up a bucket out of this hole pretty quickly. I'm really trying to get stuff that I can slab up in the saw. That'll look nice. I think this will look really nice cut up in the saw. So I'm trying to get stuff of at least hand size, as much of that as I can. Oh, what you got? Oh, that's cool.
I'm trying to get things that are more than, it's like, whoa, shiny.
Take it all. Take everything. Man, Saddle Mountain just produces so much cool material. Look at that.
Wow. Oh, it's shiny, really sparkly on the back.
Yeah, it's like has druzy back here.
Nice.
What'd you get?
Oh, my broken half. We don't need to keep it. But...
Oh, cool. No, these little limb casts, they tumble up so nice.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get the white off, but no, I just broke it.
Most of the white stuff up here is calcite. So CLR or white vinegar will take it off. So
not a hammer. Don't smash it with a hammer.
If you come along anything that is about that shape, keep it. Just got this piece out. It's very opalized, but there's a little pocket of druzy in there with some botryoidal texture to it, which is neat. And I think I could also slice that up pretty well. Like a you might notice Leica's got a bald spot on her belly. She's been having some issues, so they shaved her for an ultrasound. No, she's not pregnant. She just, they've swallowed some cardboard, so piece right there. A little bit of a fracture, but I think it'll be fine. You can really see the wood grain in this one. Very cool. That's not bad. That's almost half a bucket of some pretty good material. Very little work went into. I know most people would probably freak out to find some petrified wood like this in most places in the country, but out here it's very prevalent.
Mostly because it's clean. Just smashed it.
Let's see. Yeah, that's very cool. But you know, we can put that in the saw and get like some nice slabs out of that.
I mean, it's nothing too special.
I'm gonna slab the heck out of everything. So I think that's enough of that pit. It's a little sketchy. It's not really my cup of tea. But we got half a bucket of material in a very short period of time. So we're gonna move and find another pit to dig in. There's pits all over this place, and there'll be a link down in the description box with the GPS and all of that good pertinent info, so you can come out here and get your own petrified wood. Yeah, a lot of this stuff here, it's very caked in dirt.
Yeah,
but
it's got a little like red in this stuff.
Yeah, it's more opal than petrified wood. I mean, opalized wood. But you can kind of really see in that right there. I don't know how long we'll stay at this pit. Maybe we'll do some work here for about an hour and then head off to a third one. I don't know what time it is, but you can't be out all day. Just kind of taking a little break after some lunch, walk around, see the dam out there, Columbia River. Sure is pretty. Wide open public lands. Pits everywhere out here. Mike is gonna do some digging, but I just found that kind of cool piece just on the little road back there, little path. That's pretty big, but it's not really fractured at all. It's pretty solid. Be interesting to put this in the saw, start trying to cut it and see if it shatters.
So glassy.
Yeah, all of this stuff is very, like, it's opal, but it's very like fractured. You can't do much with it. It's it breaks apart real easy. Yeah. And it's not that great. I mean, no point in taking it home if you can't tumble it, you can't cut it without it breaking apart. Like if you can break a rock with your fingers, there's no point.
Unless you like it. Unless
you like it. Back at pit 1, and I found a nice little limb cast. So what I think I have here is a double limb cast. You can kind of see the two right there, like it's a branch splitting almost. Have to wait to find out. I got to get all this calcite off of it, but I think this is one to clean up. It's a pretty good find. I think a big part of it out here is people don't even know what they're looking at. So right here would be kind of like an old knot on a tree. So once you get that cleaned up, that can look very cool. It's a little bit of a dish. Maybe I'll put some smaller pieces in it on a display, something like that. That's a good find, and that was just sitting there, so you never know. Check out that limb cast. That is pretty sweet. Almost looks like a bone. So I'm really glad we came back to this pit because I just got a bunch of really good limb casts, but we're calling it a day. There's a lot of material to go through back at the house, so I will see you back there shortly. But before we head back, check out the view. So here's the haul. This is all of it. I think we came out pretty good. A lot of littler pieces, but they're still really pretty. Some of the more nice limb casts. Look at that one right there. Pretty cool. Lots of neat stuff here. Almost too much to show. The green in that, I like that one. Look at that. Hey Sarah, do you have a favorite piece? I've been trying to soak these to get some of this calcite off. You can see it just wants to break off, just like that. It's been a couple of days, but it'll work its way off. You can use white vinegar and CLR, not together, but both of those products will work for getting that calcite off if you have a piece that you really like. Let's see, I mean, look at that. Like, that's so cool. Like, places around the country where you don't have good petrified wood that you can just dig like this, I mean, somebody would be so excited to get.
It's pretty cool, those rings in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is cool.
It's got rings in it, but it's not going to show up. Not rings, but lines. I don't think that's going to show up
no.
on camera, but it looks cool.
Some of these bigger pieces are really nice.
That texture in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
neat.
that one is good.
It's really smooth.
I like the ones, let's see if we can find one here, where it's like you have a bark on it. I think maybe that. Yeah, that one you can kind of see some bark in it. Yeah. This is that one that's a knot. So imagine that on the outside of a tree. So cool. Well, if you really like this type of stuff, you should stay tuned. I'm sure as we approach 2,000 subscribers here, maybe we'll cut some of this stuff up, give some of it away, things like that. Yeah, take care. And oh yeah, there's directions down below on how to get exactly out to those spots on Saddle Mountain.